Hello and welcome to 30 minutes of Tabata exercises. We'll get started here with a warm-up. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's get started with a warm-up. Trying some new things here. Let me just make one quick adjustment. We'll get started. All right, great. Let's get started with some big shoulder rolls to the back. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse those shoulder rolls, so shoulder rolls to the front. Involve your arms to get everything moving. Great job. One more here. Then we'll twist our arms to the side, extending our arms left and right. As we pivot on the back foot, we'll do 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some good morning stretches. Place your fists next to your temples, and we'll hinge forward at our hips. Nice flat back, sticking your butt towards the back. Come up. We'll do 2 more of these. And last one. Next up, we'll do some small squats. So maybe not all the way down yet. So today we're doing TABATA, which is 20 seconds of exercise with 10-second rest. Let's get a little deeper into our squats and maybe add an arm reach left and right. We'll do 6 blocks of exercise. Each block has 2 different exercises in it. Great job. Let's walk ourselves down to a plank. Hold the plank for a second. Open up to the right side. Then thread your right arm underneath your left. We'll do that 2 more times. And last one. Same thing with the left. Open up to the left. Left arm up to the sky. Thread your left arm underneath your right. Holding the plank. Great job. We'll walk our hands back to our feet. Slowly roll up. We'll end with 10 seconds worth of jumping jacks, and then we'll get into our first exercise, which will be high knees. Start those jumping jacks up, and then we'll get right in to high knees. So drive your knees up towards your chest. I like to place my hands at my belly button. Try and hit my knees with my hands with my knees. You could also march in place as a modification. Great job. Take a 10-second rest. Next exercise will be front and side shoulder raises. So let's get ready for that. We'll extend our arms out to the front, raising our arms up to about shoulder height, then out to the side, shoulder height. Create some imaginary resistance here since we're not using any weights. Or if you do have weights, you can go ahead and grab them. Great job. 10-second rest. Back to the first exercise, which will be those high knees. In 3, 2, 1. Drive those knees towards your chest. Even faster this time. Even higher. We do each exercise 4 times before moving on to the next block of work. Great job. Take a rest. Back to those front and side lateral raises. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in your knees. Extend your arms up to shoulder height. And back down, creating that imaginary resistance. Imagine pulling your arms through water or something thick. job. Take a 10-second rest. Up next are 10 more seconds of high knees. Let me turn the volume down on my end a little bit. All right, let's start with the high knees again. Third round of high knees. So this round and one more round, and we'll be done with high knees. Get your knees as high as they can go. 3, 2, and 10-second rest. If you need extra time to rest, please pause the video. You can always come back to it. Let's get back into those shoulder raises. Out to the side, out to the front. Creating that imaginary resistance, or if you have weights, feel free to use those. Great job. Last round of high knees. Make this your best round of high knees. Let's go. 20 seconds of high knees. Drive your knees towards your hands or march it out. Great job. 10-second rest. Front, side, shoulder raise. 3, 2, 1. This time I'm going to do it correctly. Front first, then to the side. Doesn't really matter as long as you do something. I'm keeping a close eye on my battery, trying to do this all on battery power without being plugged in, because in the future, hopefully I'll do these remotely, outside and whatnot. All right, 10-second rest is up. Let's jump an imaginary rope to this jumping rope, maybe side to side, maybe double jump. Whatever works for you. Just jump that imaginary rope. Small hops up and down. Small turns of the wrist, 10-second rest. Up next, we're down on our mat for Supermans with a lat pull. So walk out, lie flat on your mat. Arms and legs out in front of you straight. And let's go. Raise those arms and legs up, glue them together. Then imagine you had an imaginary bar. Pull that imaginary bar down your back and back to straight. So bending your elbows to pull that imaginary bar. All right, great job. Take a rest, 10-second rest. Back up to standing for that ghost rope, they call it sometimes. All right, let's start with the jump rope. Maybe add a couple of double jumps in there. Maybe a triple jump. Whatever works for you. Just keep moving. Great job. Take a 10-second rest. Up next is that Superman with the lat pull. Walk out. Lower yourself to the ground. Extend arms and legs out. Nice and long. Pull that imaginary lat bar down your back and back to straight. Push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up. No movement on the mat, just your arms pulling that imaginary lat bar. Come up to standing. Third round of jump rope, starting now. I like to add a double jump every now and then. Keep you on your toes. Haha. Great job. Rest. Walk out. Lower yourself to the mat. Get ready for that Superman and lat pull. Starting now. Pull that lat bar down your back. Really stretching your arms forward at the top of the motion. And always keeping your legs glued together, stretching far back behind you, always off the mat. 10-second rest. Last round here. Last round of jumping rope, last round of Supermans. 3, 2, 1. Jumping that imaginary rope. You can make the jumps even smaller. You can squat down and jump. Whatever you want to do. Something to drive the heart rate up a little bit. Great job. Last round, Superman lat pull. Walk out, lie flat, push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up, extend your arms and legs out straight, pull that imaginary. All right, up next is a donkey kick. So let's walk out again. Let's get into a beast position. So that's hands and feet. Lift your knees up slightly and kick your legs behind you up nice and long, as if you were a donkey kicking something behind you. 10-second rest. Imaginary ball slams. So let's imagine we had a 5-pound medicine ball to the left of us. Let's pivot over, pick it up, bring it all the way around, slam it down on the other side, pick it up again, slam it down a little bit faster. Great job. Take a 10-second rest, get into your donkey kick position, walk out, hands and knees, and then lift your knees up, kick out behind you. Let me walk forward so I don't kick my couch accidentally. Be sure to try and levitate your legs in the air as you do this, or you can kick single leg back for a modification. Come back up, get ready to pick up your ball and slam it over to the other side. Let's go. Pick up that medicine ball, big rainbow, over to the other side, slam it down, pick it back up. If you do have a real medicine ball, go ahead and use it, but you don't really need one. Each time you slam the medicine ball, you're essentially doing a lunge. So try and get your knee close to the ground. Quick rest, back to donkey kicks, back down on the mat. Start up the donkey kicks. Powerful donkey kicks, extending your legs fully each time you do that kick. Come back up to standing. Get ready to grab that ball in 5 seconds. Need to grab some water. Awesome. Let's pick up the ball. Bring it over to the other side. Slam it down. Do the lunge. Pick it up, slam it down. Do the lunge. Try to get that back knee to touch the mat or the ground. Awesome job. Last round, I believe, of donkey kicks and ball slams. Let's get into our donkey kick position. 3, 2, 1. These are very challenging for me, but that's a good thing. 5 more seconds. Great job. Up to standing. Last round of ball slams. Battery's looking okay. All right. Pivot over, pick up your ball, slam it over to the other side. You could also jump and turn with your ball slam for a little extra added challenge. job. Up next will be down on the mat for diamond push-ups. What's a diamond push-up? It's a push-up with your hands in a diamond shape. So get into a good push-up position. Have your index fingers and your thumbs touching. Lower yourself down for that diamond push-up. So you're creating a diamond shape between the empty space in your hands. And take a rest. Up next, we'll come to standing for chair pose. I'll show you from the side. Squat down. As you squat, raise your arms next to your ears. Follow me. And keep your arms outstretched as you squat down nice and low. Your knees are not going over your toes. You're looking slightly up. Come back up to standing. Back to diamond push-ups in 10 seconds. So the diamond push-ups kind of work your triceps a little bit more than the standard push-up. You could always drop to your knees for the diamond push-ups. Let's go with the diamonds. All the way down to the mat. All the way back up. Or do the full push-up. Full diamond push-up. All the way down to the ground. All the way back up. Come back up to standing. Get ready to sit down in your imaginary chair. 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Arms next to your ears. Sitting back and stretching forward at the same time. Keeping your chest as tall and proud and straight as possible. Looking at like 45 degrees out in front of you. Great job. It is hot in here. Battery check. Walk out to your diamond push-up while I check on the battery. Battery is at 57%. Start your diamond push-up. That's excellent. Lower yourself down. Push back up. Remember, drop to your knees if you need to, or do standard push-ups, or any variation you want to do. Just keep moving. 5 seconds into the chair pose. 3, 2, 1. Sit back. Chair pose. Breathe. Sit. So you're sitting, you're resting. You're resting in your chair. Feels great. Come up. I think third round of diamond push-ups. Hopefully the fourth round, but this still might be the third round. I kind of lost count. Let's start with the diamond push-ups. Down and up. Try and get your chest all the way to the ground, and then push yourself back up. Standard push-ups are okay. Push-ups on your knees are just fine. Whatever works for you. All right. Hopefully one more chair pose. We're more than halfway through the entire routine. Great job. Let's sit back. Arms extended, butt back in your chair. Show you from the front. You could just hold a standard squat if you want. You could do pulses, whatever works for you. Great job. Next exercise is crab walk. Crab walk, you're down on your mat, butt on the ground, feet on the ground, knees bent, hands behind your butt. Lift your hips up and then walk back to the back of your mat and then walk to the front of your mat as if you were a crab. I don't think crabs really walk like this. They walk more side to side, I think. Anyway, come back up to standing. Single leg jump squat. Put all of your weight into your right foot. And then squat down. Hop up. So you're squatting and doing a small jump only on the right side. We'll switch off to the left side next round. job. Let's go back down to that crab walk. Feet on the mat, knees bent, hands behind your hips. Lift your pelvis up and then walk. Let's try and add a turn instead of just reversing direction. Let's add a turn. Never let your pelvis touch the mat. And now your pelvis can touch the mat. Great job. Come back up, single leg jump squat. All of your weight into your left foot this time, left leg. Squat down, small jump up. If you need a modification, do a standard jump squat, both feet. Squat down, jump up. Squat down, jump up. Otherwise, try the balance challenge. All the way into the left. Great job. Come back down, crab walk number 3. We are flying through this routine. Let's walk our crab selves around. Do whatever feels good. Just keep your hips as elevated as you can, and your feet and your hands flat on the mat. Your arms are extended. Single leg jump squats on the right this time. All of your weight into your right. Squat down, hop up. Keep that going. Oh. If you lose your balance, that's quite all right. Just readjust, rebalance, and then get back into those single leg jump squats. Awesome job. Crab walk number 4, last crab walk. Make this your best crab walk. Lift your hips up super high, and let's walk around crab style. I swore crabs walked left to right. I mean, that's what we're doing technically, but I feel like I'm going forward and back. Awesome job. Last single leg jump squat. This time we'll finish on the left. All the weight into your left leg. Squat jump. Try and get a little bit lower each time you squat, and jump up a little bit higher each time you jump. All right, 3, 2, 1. Battery check. Take a 10-second rest. Then we have 2 jacks, 2 jumping jacks with punching knee drives. So first we'll do 2 jumping jacks, 1, 2, then we punch and drive our knee, punch and drive our knee. We'll do that a few times. Let's get back to 2 jumping jacks, punch and drive the knee. Awesome job. Up next is a frog stand. I'll show you from the side. Come down to a sumo squat. Place your feet on the mat, your hands in front of you. Your knees and your elbows are squeezing together. Shift your weight towards your front hands as you try and levitate your back feet off the mat. And just hold that. Your feet will come up just a few inches. Awesome job. Come back up to standing. 2 jumping jacks, punching knee drives. In 3, 2, 1. 2 big jumping jacks. Then let's do 6 punching knee drives, 2 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can always step out for the jacks. You can always just do the punches or just do the high knees. But now we have the frog stand again. Sumo squat position, knees, elbows into knees, hands in front of you, fingers splayed out. Shift your weight forward. Have your knees press into your elbows, elbows into knees. As you levitate, lift your feet off the mat. Great job. Whew. 10-second break, then we get back into the 2 jumping jacks with the punching knee drives starting now. 2 big jumping jacks, 6 knee drives. When the weather gets nicer, I'll try and go out where there's fast Wi-Fi and do this routine. I have a few spots close by my apartment that I could do this, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, enough talk. Let's try the frog stand again. I'll show you from the front. This one is definitely one to practice. And after we master this one, there's even a progression to this. It's all calisthenics movements, which I think are pretty challenging and fun. All right, more jumping jacks, 2 punching knee drives. Remember, you can just do the jumping jacks, you could just do the punches, you could just do the knee drives, march in place, whatever works for you. Great job. Frog stand again. I think this is number 4, last frog stand of the day. Sumo squat, knees, elbows into knees, hands out in front of you, and then shift your weight forward as you balance on your hands and you try and lift your feet up a few inches. My knees and elbows are getting sweaty, so this is extra hard. Great job. Oh, cool down. We did it. So take a second, catch your breath, meet me down on the mat. I'll turn on some calming music here. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Great job. I was having so much fun I didn't even realize that it's over. Let's take a few breaths in the child's pose. Great job. Then let's come up to kneeling. Extend your right foot forward so your right foot's on the mat, knees bent, hands up to the sky. Bring them to prayer position. Take your left elbow outside of your right knee and twist and look over your right shoulder. Take your right hand, extend it behind your left. Great job. Let's extend our right leg as we sit back towards our left heel. Right hamstring stretch. On your next inhale, bring your right foot back to kneeling. Left foot out, left knee bent. Arms raised to the sky. Hands come to prayer position. Take your right elbow outside of your left knee and twist and look over your left shoulder. Maybe take your left hand, bring it around the right side of your hips. Come back to center. Extend your left leg out. Sit back towards your right heel. Left hamstring stretch. Great job. Come back to kneeling. Find a downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out. 1 foot at a time. If you made it this far and you enjoyed yourself, please like the video, and you can also subscribe so you'll get notifications when we go live, which is pretty much every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Walk your hands back to your feet, stay in a forward fold. Slowly roll up. We'll end with 3 deep breaths and then be done. Breathe in, And then let it all go. 2 more times. And then last one. Great job. That was 30 minutes of Tabata style exercises. That's a pretty hard one. I hope you have a great rest of your day and hope to see you soon. And yeah, that's all I got. All right, bye.